Your remarks on the just ended tour of Chilonga.
I think we've seen a community, the Shangani community of the Lower Veld, of the Chiredzi, Mwenezi area, a very tortured community, a very butchered community, a very fractured community, a community that feels excluded, a community that feels unwanted after decades and decades of repression and oppression by different governments on either side of independence. So in 1963, these people were chased away from their ancestral homes around Hippo Valley Estate, around Gonarejo, around Marilango. During the War of Independence, they lost thousands and thousands of their compatriots who are buried in mass graves in places like Boli and other places in Chiredzi South. Now, 41 years after independence, a new government, a black government, seeks to evict and eject thousands and thousands of them. So the community feels unwanted, and it raises the national question: what does it mean to be a Shangani in Zimbabwe? What does it mean to be a Ndau in Zimbabwe? What does it mean to be a Numbia in Zimbabwe? What does it mean to be a Ndebele in Zimbabwe? The national question is raised by what is happening in Chiredzi at the present moment, in Chilonga at the present moment. Third is the issue of uneven and unequal development. The Lower Veld is rich. It has got conservancies that generate millions and millions of dollars in Gonarejo, in Malilangwe. The sugar industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry in Zimbabwe. At Hippo Valley, Tonga Hullet has been generating billions and billions of dollars from that community, but you don't find the Shangani anywhere. They live in grass huts, tending to their goats, tending to their pigs, tending to their cattle. So the issue of devolution becomes so important. The country needs to actualize devolution so that these marginalized communities become involved. Fourth is the issue of corruption. How does a regime, how does a country sacrifice communities for the interests of one individual and his friends? So crony capitalism is killing Zimbabwe. State capture is killing Zimbabwe. Is killing Zimbabwe. But the people are fighting back. They've told us that they'll go to court. They've told us that they'll push their issue in parliament. They are also in support of the national-wide campaign in favor of the boycott of Dendairy products. And let this be a lesson to every crony capitalist who is going to go in bed with this regime, that people will fight back and hit your bottom line. So, in short, the lesson of Chilonga, the lesson of Chiredzi is a lesson of pain, of fracture, of fear, but of a community that is determined to hold on to what they believe, to hold on to what they love, which is their land. They find it ironical that the War of Independence was fought over land, but 41 years after independence, they're being displaced for one person. But this is not the first time that this has happened to the same community. A few years ago, it was Billy Rottenberg and his green fuels which displaced thousands of them. A few years ago, it was the Tokwe Mkosi dam which displaced thousands of them. So they're tired of being excluded. They're tired of being unloved. And that is what we have seen in Chilonga here.